So we have Blood Lodge. Make a few mistakes on this, but managed to make a good comeback. So I look for the gen that's the furthest away, as that's usually where the survivors spawn. Sometimes one survivor will spawn just to your right, which is why I'm looking over there. Make it to this furthest gen. Maybe he's on that, maybe he's on the gen at the lodge. As you can see, and nobody's in this corner. So I decide to go back down on what would have been my right side. And we see this generator turn white. That's surveillance. So that means someone's just got looking. It's a Meg. My R2 are in the back. Because I don't trust myself not to bump into those tyres there if I start the chainsaw. She actually leads me to someone else. So I do start my chainsaw, hoping to get an insta down and bump straight into something straight away. But at least that's pushed them off that generator. And luckily, pushed someone else off the generator. See that other generator go yellow in the background there. So I take the R2 in her back and go back over to this. That's surveillance. It turns the generator white when someone gets off it, and then turns it yellow when someone gets back on. Again, I go for this chainsaw and bump straight into the tyres. So while I'm stunned, she goes straight back on the generator. Take the R2 this time, which is what I should have done in the first place. Wasted a good 10-12 seconds there. Just lost my ruin. So that means no aggression. Take the R2 in the back there. No regression on the gens now. I'm going to have to kick them. Which when you kick a generator that's like at 99, it takes 4 minutes for it to completely regress. With no perks. So I'm not really doing that. Determined to get this chainsaw. So I've got a green add-on that gives them the mangled effect. Still crashing something, but it gives them the mangled effect. Which means it takes longer for them to heal. You see one person's been healed. Stupidly pick her up straight away. And get pallet stunned by LORD. Really should have baited that, so that's a mistake on my part. So now chase the LORD. You see your scratch marks disappear there. I originally thought that someone else had jumped in that locker. And so since I saw her go to this T&L wall, and that these are tied together, I thought I'll get the person out of the locker. Not realising that LORD has a perk, unique to her, that when you interact with a locker you leave no scratch marks for 3 seconds. Well, luckily I spot this Meg again. Hopefully the chainsaw to force this pallet out of her. So either throw the pallet or take the chainsaw in the back. Do a little mind game there, pretend to go one way. Does get her to hesitate. And then I get the chainsaw. See, someone's working on that gen distance there. So I decide to make my way over there and hook her on the way. But as I hook her up, I get a bit disorientated. Yeah, I flicked my camera too hard there, and no, I don't know which gen it is. And because 2 people are on it, it gets popped. But all the other gens are sort of in this area, so I take like a little semicircle around. Just try and check all these junk tiles. Luckily find a Jake. Start my chainsaw, he's going right down this path this time. Which was a mistake by him, is you can't move left or right to dodge the chainsaw. So yeah, now we're not doing too badly. We've got one person hooked, 2 people injured. That should be everyone off gens, even though someone's still just completed a generator. Because the 2 injured people have to heal, the 1 healthy person has to come in for the rescue. Instead this one decides to. I only realised looking back now She did that because she still had decisive strike up. And I get stunned by it. That's something I didn't think about, but a really good play. Again here I'm just looking for the R2. But start my chainsaw here and move backwards. Most people, if you start your chainsaw, they expect you to just come at them because you gain speed and go around the loop. But I did a little mind game, I walked backwards and caught vaulting over. See, the rest of the team have grouped up and healed each other now, so they're all reset. So really, I need this Nia to die. I don't really want to leave this hook, that's why I'm checking for rescuers and anyone nearby. I have to leave this hook really, because I've got sort of a 3-gen. I need to defend them. See him running, I'm not concerned about that, I'm concerned about getting the person off the generator. But they're now running into a dead zone, so come back to check no one else is getting back on the generator. Because there are 3 people, healthy people now. And it is Eluardi with the toolbox coming back. Take the R2 in the back. I think the other person who we heard running past us when we were running up to the generator is gone and got the rescue. I'm swinging because I'd like to force this pallet out of her. It's a really strong pallet. So I'm having my chainsaw. She smartly takes the window here, and I stupidly try to chainsaw my way through that tiny doorway and stun myself. So okay, that's enough time wasted on that. Let's come back, get rid of this pallet, kick this generator. Do see scratch marks leading away. So whilst I was chasing her, someone was working on that generator. But since she's the only injured person now, I decided I've got to go for her. She dead hard to pass me there and gives you a teabag. It was a good play, but the generator's turned yellow, which means someone's on that and she's just running distraction. That's a really confident survivor that will run you while they're injured. Use all my charges to try and make distance up to catch up to this Jake. Again, a really good survivor. Stands and waits to see which way I'll go before committing to direction. Throws the pallet early. Let's see what I'll do. It forces me to break it. Again, he's gone into this dead zone. I'm trying to, get the insta-saw through the pallet with that, but you time that just right and stun me. So I need to get back to those 3 gens. So to use what charges I've got left to make up the distance and sprint over here. The most important one not to lose is obviously the middle gen of these 3. They are on the lodge one. It is 2 of them. Steve has sprint burst. Meg kept doing this clever thing that I only realise now of hopping off and hopping. There's a window next to Jen, hopping into the window, into the lodge and going upstairs. You know, creating distance between me and her. There's no way I could have got her before she jumped out the window and got back round. So again, that was a really smart play. Again, I come right away from the gens. It's a bad mistake. At most I should just check that other gen in the middle and come straight back. And they get it done. So that means Meg's on right through that window. Try and see if I can use all my charges to catch up to Jake. Hopefully just get him. Turn around, I see the door's lit up, they're working on the door. I've essentially lost. I'm only going to get this good at the most, I think. Hear the buzzer going, that means it's 99% done. They don't open it so it doesn't start the timer. So they've got all the time in the world to rescue their friend. I'm very lucky to get Steve there. Just seeing if Eluardi's in there to take. She's going to open the door. Right, now I know this is the only kill I'm going to get, and decided I'm going to wait for Jake to die before I pick up Steve. That way at least I've secured 1 kill. And I may be able to get a draw if we can get Steve as well. But Steve has, I think, tenacity. He seems to be crawling quite fast, but he's done the smart thing of crawling away. So I lose him. Well, if I decide to stay in the hook. Eluardi comes in out of nowhere and I manage to chainsaw both of these down. this is where the game starts to turn now. I've got 3 people down. That person just fast forward to come over and heal Steve. And there's nothing here. There's nothing to run to. I guess she was trying to use the tree, but yeah, Bubbas pretty fast when he starts that chainsaw. It's the only way people win now is if they've got the perk Unbreakable to pick themselves up. And then you can heal with the person. The door's already 99, so you just tap the door and get out. But yeah, I managed to get 1 kill. Got the Steve. Hook him up. And look for the other 2. Again, I'm not thinking here. Like, one of these 2 could have had decisive strike. But yeah, I'm just so happy that I managed to get all 4 of them. And I've definitely won at this point. Like I say, I count 3 kill to 4 kill a win. So I've definitely got the 3 right. Steve has Deliverance, unless he's himself in luck. The door is 99, so you can get out. I hit her, so I can hear his cries of pain if he decides to come up and hide behind the hook or something. He doesn't, so... But he's not left, so I've read my chainsaw to let him know I'm by this hook. And if he does come in, I will chainsaw him. I need to secure my 3k. And yeah, they were a really good team where they kept resetting. And just like I say, a little bit overconfident at the end there, coming for the rescue. They wanted a 4-man out. They wanted to rescue everyone, whereas really they should have just let the last person go. Yeah, so 3 red ranks and a purple rank. And they had a... what's it called? That red add-on there allows you to heal instantly. That was a Steve with the Deliverance, allows you to unhook yourself. You also had Sprint Burst. Like I say, person had Dead Hard, Head On. There were a couple of decisive strikes. And there was an Unbreakable as well. I just didn't use it for some reason. And yeah, that was Bubbas' comeback.